children, I'm back. This is your Sudeshna mom here. Today again we will listen to a very, very nice story. I'll tell you. Are you all ready? Have you all sat down to hear what I say? Okay, let us begin. This is a story of the Red Riding Hood. You know, Red Riding Hood was a little and sweet girl. She used to live with her mother in a nice little cottage beside the hill. She was so good that she listened to all what her mother said to her. Whenever she went out, she wore a red hood and a nice red dress with red shoes and red socks, and really she looked very, very pretty, and everybody used to call her Red Riding Hood. One day, it so happened that Red Riding Hood's grandmother fell ill. So, she was asked to visit her grandmother who lived in the other side of the hill. So she took a basket full of fruits and she started her journey to her grandmother's house. While she was going through the forest, do you know whom she met? She met a wolf. The wolf with big eyes and big sharp-like claws came and stood in front of Red Riding Hood. She was a little bit scared. And the wolf said, "Hey, Red Riding Hood, where are you off to?" So Red Riding Hood, feeling scared, said, "You know, my grandmother is not well, Mr. Wolf, so I'm going to visit my grandmother. Let me go, I'll be late." So Red Riding Hood passed by, and immediately an idea struck in the wolf's mind. And what the wolf did, you know? He started running with all his might so that he could reach grandmother's house before Red Riding Hood. He went into grandmother's house, and in front of the door he knocked. "Open the door! Open the door!" Grandmother was inside. She said, "Is it you, Red Riding Hood?" The wolf said, "Yes, Grandma, I'm your Red Riding Hood. Open the door." So the grandma said, "Red Riding Hood, are you not well? You are not sounding like my granddaughter. What has happened to you?" "Oh, grandmother, open the door. I have been walking all the day, so I am a bit tired. Please open the door." So the grandmother opens the door, and to her utter surprise, she sees the wolf standing in front of her, and immediately what the wolf does, you know, pounces on the grandmother and swallows her up. Then the wolf wears grandmother's attire and quickly shifts to the bed. Red Riding Hood comes. Then she knocks at the door. "Grandmother, are you there? Are you there?" She sees that the cottage door is left open. She just pushes and comes in. And there she sees somebody lying on the bed. She says, "Grandmother, are you sleeping?" The wolf says, "Yeah, Red Riding Hood, I'm a little bit sick, so I'm lying down and taking rest." So Red Riding Hood says, "But grandmother, your eyes look so big." "Yeah, so that I can see you better." "And your voice seems so different." "Yes, I'm sick, you know." "And what about your teeth? They are like claws, you know, they are so big and sharp." "Yes, they are. So that I can eat you up as I have eaten up your grandmother." Red Riding Hood immediately went back and started crying for help. "Help, help, help," she cried. And there was a woodcutter cutting trees nearby. He heard the sound of Red Riding Hood screaming, and he ran and gushed into the cottage of the grandmother. And immediately he had an axe in his hand, and he threw the axe to stop the wolf from pouncing over and attacking Red Riding Hood. The axe hit on the neck of the wolf, and the wolf was gnawing in pain, and as he screamed loud and opened his mouth, grandmother just came out of his stomach. But the hurt that he got was very, very severe. He could not survive. He died. Red Riding Hood was saved. So children, remember just one thing. Always be as brave as Red Riding Hood was. Always face every situation in life. And if you are brave, you will definitely win all battles. Okay? I hope you will always be as brave as Red Riding Hood was. So wasn't it a nice story? Okay. See you next time with some other good story. Okay. But one very important thing. I know you all like me and you have already subscribed my channel. But please tell your friends about it. Tell them to share, like and subscribe my channel. And I love you all. You know that. Bye. Have a very nice day.